Thanks, Max. Hello, everyone. I'm Molly. Hi. Maggie's older sister / servant for the last 12 months. And I am so happy to preside over the only 5 minutes of the day Maggie didn't plan. But trust me, she tried. And if you don't recognize me, that's okay. Because the last time many of you saw me was at Maggie's bridal shower, where I was 9.5 months pregnant and still slaving away for my sister. Really though, Margie, sorry, she prefers. Really though, Margie, how crazy is it that we managed to manipulate 2 suckers into marrying our psycho ass? Truly, we're the lucky ones here, am I right? Speaking of suckers, a fun fact about Maggie is that she used to be a thumb sucker until she was about 8. Maybe more like 12, but we're gonna go with 8. And then my parents offered her $20 to stop sucking her thumb. And that was all she wrote. It was done. So take note, Michael, if you guys ever fall on hard times, there ain't much she wouldn't do for just $20. I remember Maggie and Michael's first fight. Michael was out of town, and Maggie texted Michael saying, "I miss you." And I won't ever forget Michael's response. "The feeling is mutual." And boy, did that send Maggie spiraling. That hit her like a tornado in Kentucky. And you still owe me for having to pick up the pieces of that one, Michael. I checked, and FEMA doesn't give out aid for the lives impacted by unstable women. I remember when Maggie was born. I was almost 4 years old, and we actually shared a room for the first 6 months of her life. I got caught several times trying to change Maggie's diapers, crawling into her crib, and I still have a vivid memory of Dad doing his scary whisper yell, the Sibs know what I'm talking about, at me in the middle of the night when I was caught trying to wake you up to play. And for Michael's sake, I hope he gets a different response when he tries to wake you up to play. Okay. That's enough. Mom likes to tell the story of how it was only a few years and a couple of fights later that I said, "I prayed and prayed for a little sister. What was I thinking?" But actually, I've got to tell you, Mags, you far exceeded any hopes and dreams I had for a little sister. You're wise beyond your years. You're blunt, stubborn, bossy, a tiny bit controlling. You're a decent therapist. But to be fair, I'm not an easy client. You're also loyal to a fault, extremely responsible, which is how you earned your name, Mother Margaret. You're the most thoughtful gift giver, even if you don't know how to wait till the actual holiday to give the gift. You're freakishly intelligent and absolutely hilarious. You're everything I'd ever want in a best friend, and as I've always said, I know I'm your older sister, but I want to be just like you when I grow up. It's happening. Okay. And I am so excited that I now have my 2 little girls, Madeline and Meredith, to experience this type of sisterhood because I know how much it's meant to me to have you, a built-in best friend for life, like it or not. And Michael, well, you've got your hands full with this one. I mean, look at those knockers. It felt right. I mean, I know we didn't get off on the best foot at first, Michael, when you broke up with my sister at the end of summer break. But boy, did she make you work for that second chance date to Panera a few months later, huh? And after a little persuasion from Dad and Jacob, I'm almost done. After a little persuasion from Dad and Jacob, she agreed to give Michael another shot. And I remember talking to her after that date, and she said, "I think he's been dating her for the last few months because he's a way better kisser now." And we never did get the answer to that. often refer to Michael as the pseudo dad to my kids when my husband's not around. I'm not kidding. Someone will say, "Hey, Molly, where's the girls?" And I'll look and I'll find Uncle Mikey there playing with them, paying much closer attention to them than I usually am. You're already an amazing sugar daddy to my sister. And I have no doubt you'll be an even better dad to the niece or nephew that you two decide to bless me with in about 9 months from today. Please and thank you. And so long as we still get our routine nail appointments, our weekly therapy sessions, our frequent dates to TJ Maxx, our real quick 2-hour-long daily FaceTime calls where Maggie shows me the new wreath she just bought. And you agree to live no more than 15 minutes from me, then I have no objections to this marriage. And while I don't have a ton of advice on dealing with us Bailey girls, I do believe you'll find great success in learning how to utilize these 3 words. You are right. I love you both dearly and couldn't be happier to finally have my life back after today. Cheers.
Thank you very much, Molly.